guys, it's me, and today I wanted to check out something because I was curious, and I figured you might be too. Do you ever wonder what's inside these older cameras like this one? Well, this is the monochrome camera, and I took the screws out because I wanted to see if you could use this show, if you got a whole pile of old cameras for a modern cameras. Today's modern cameras are really very simple. Usually it's a tiny little PC board. Unfortunately, as you will see, these older cameras are definitely not no VLSI electronics at all in them. They are large scale, but they're not VLSI or super large scale integrated circuits. So let's show you what I'm talking about here. Yeah. Hello, electronics. I don't know if you can see that. That's the part of the logic board. It's got a lot of electrolytics. Got some SMT surface mount guts in there. There's the power supply board underneath here, it appears, that takes the 24 volt AC. And what I was trying to figure out is the way the lens works, because it looks like the lens barrel assembly slides back and forth when you slide the back focus ring. In other words, the back focus ring is fixed. It's not like on the newer cameras, which basically move the barrel back and forth. So, clearly, given the way this is put together, yeah, you could probably, if you want to kit bash this, if you get somebody who has access to broken gear, you could probably put something. Oh, by the way, let me talk about this real quick here. This camera, of course, it does not have a infrared filter at all on this, which is not at all surprising for applications for most monochrome cameras, which are usually used for infrared type applications. But without that filter, using this thing with incandescent light bulbs is not very feasible. It's the same as with the PAL camera, which also lacks the filter, the IR blocking filter. So I ordered the IR blocking filter, and I'm going to put that into this and into the other camera, and I was just curious to see what else I could do with it, because it's so it's a thumbnail. And if I had access to a couple broken bodies, could I put a modern LCD circuit device in here? And I don't really see any reason why I couldn't. But would be a real challenge to do, because most modern cameras now are really nothing more than a 2-inch by 2-inch board held in place by 4 screws, and then if you got the on-screen programming, that's another little 2 by 2-inch board, and the matching pigtail connectors. That's the way the other cameras put together. But this old school camera is not built that way. So, but it's still interesting to see how much stuff they stuffed in there, and how much they did not miniaturize it. By the way, you can see the ribbon cable that connects to the Ccd-sensor, in case you wonder what this golden thing is. That's the ribbon cable. As I said, this is not super integrated, large-scale integrated circuits. This is LSI, but not VLSI. So, obviously, it's a single-layer board, looks like, with, no, it's double layer. It's components on the top and the bottom. But It's just a lot of stuff in here, and I am curious to hack the hell out of it. But I don't know how much I'd be able to do it if I was to hack this one. Because this is a working old school camera, so I don't really want to mess it up. I just wanted to see what was inside. So I'm not going to unplug anything. I'm just going to put the cover back on. But anyways, that's what the insides of the Panasonic BP314 look like. So if you happen to find one that's broken and you want to put a modern CCD-sensor in it, it should be fairly easy to do, but you might have to be creative to how to mount the CCD-sensor to where the original electronic CCD pickup sensor was mounted. I haven't figured out anything the wiring on this. I am curious to take a look at it some more. So I'll look at it real quickly, and I'll let you know when I find out. Because I did order, I do plan to order another CCD camera, and it does, and because I want to do a DIY project, making a camera configuration the way I want. I haven't decided if I'm going to go with NTSC or PAL yet. It's hard to say, because if I go with NTSC, I can look at it at most of my monitors and TV sets. If I go with PAL, I get the additional 100 lines, but, you know, I'm not really going to save a lot of aggravation. If I buy a converter to convert from PAL to NTSC, unless the PAL converter is smart enough to crop the picture, it's going to probably still make it look like crap. Obviously, you can see my cats here. Hey, can I see your face, Mr. Kitty? Yeah, he's good. Go outside. And he's getting big, too. Alright, so I'm going to let you go. That's the inside. I'm going to see what I can do. I want to find out more about this. As I said, it works, so I don't want to break it. I just wanted to see what it looks like inside. Alright, talk to you later. Bye-bye.